Diego Maradona, the first player in football history to set the world record transfer fee twice. The FIFA Player of the Century, a World Cup winner and footballing genius who could do with the ball what others could only dream of. He achieved so much, and all from a working-class slum outside Buenos Aires. He was the fifth of 8 children. Football was his way out of the ghetto. To the Little Onions, the junior team of the capital city's Argentinos Juniors. He was so good he was making his professional debut at the age of just 15. And there were 6 years at Argentinos and Boca Juniors as Maradona became a teenage sensation in Buenos Aires. He was signed by Barcelona for a then world record fee of £5 million in 1982. His 2.5 seasons at Barcelona were injury-ravaged but touched by greatness and littered with goals. 38 in 58 games. There were 2 Barcelona Cup wins as well, but also the shame of the 1984 Copa del Rey final, which saw Maradona at the centre of a violent brawl involving Barca and Athletic Bilbao players. They were incredible scenes. And the trigger for a move to Napoli, who Maradona transformed after another world record fee. The Serie A champions for the first time. He won the Scudetto twice, plus the UEFA Cup. There was glory on the pitch and with it fame and fortune in Napoli, the catalyst for drug abuse, excess and mafia associations. Culminating with a 15-month ban for cocaine use at Napoli in 1991. By this time, Maradona was already a world champion with Argentina, with whom he played at 4 World Cup finals. The first of them in 1982 was a first glimpse of Maradona excelling on a global stage at the age of just 21. The 1986 World Cup win in Mexico came after the infamous victory over England. And is that goal going to be allowed? And the hand of God goal at the Azteca Stadium.
Peter Shilton is claiming he was fouled, and that goal is going to be allowed.
I don't like to be associated with it because you've got the world's greatest player at the time, the best player played against, cheating and getting away with it.
Maradona's second goal in that match was later voted the goal of the century and the greatest in the history of the World Cup finals. It was a prelude to Argentina beating West Germany in the final in the same stadium. Maradona was the player of the tournament. He appeared to be on another level, a one-man team. He played the finals at Italia 90 as well. But his appearance at USA 94 was an infamous farewell to international football after 91 caps and 34 goals. A few months before the finals, he took aim at reporters with an air rifle. Maradona played the first 2 games, scoring an incredible goal against Greece. It was one of the most telling camera close-ups in football history. The game that followed against Nigeria was his 21st and last finals appearance. Then he failed a drugs test and was thrown out of the World Cup. Argentina were knocked out soon after. After that, his playing career finished in Argentinian domestic football 3 years later. Obesity and health issues followed his retirement as his weight ballooned and his testimonial arrived.
The Bombonera Stadium in Buenos Aires, home of Boca Juniors, was packed. 50,000 had turned up to pay tribute to the man who once thrilled them with his unique footballing style.
There was a career in management, the Argentina national team for 2 years, but that ended ingloriously when they could only make the last 8 of the 2010 World Cup finals. Other low-profile jobs in the UAE, Belarus and Mexico followed. And the cameras have been following Diego Maradona around ever since, even though his star had long since waned. Maradona was a figure of fascination wherever he turned up in recent years, especially at the World Cup in Russia in 2018, where his erratic behaviour became an embarrassing sideshow for FIFA. Concerns about his health and mental state were being raised again. This was a career dogged by controversy, scandal and excess, yet remembered for the footballing sublime. Maradona and Pelé were jointly voted FIFA Players of the Century in 2000, and for Argentinians, he remained a legendary figure. Now Argentina is mourning its greatest, as the football world remembers a genius and icon of the modern game. Jeremy Langdon, Sky Sports.